Hello everyone, thanks for joining me again today. Today we're going to take a look at a place that's Wat Saman Rattanaram or something like that. Anyway, we're down here on the beautiful Bang Pakong River and just outside of Bangkok in Chachoengsao, and we're going to take a look at something that's a little bit different you don't see every day, and it's the reclining Ganesh. So let's go take a look. Join me. So right behind me, as you can see, right here on the banks of the river, is the Ganesh. That's the pink Ganesh over there, and then a couple of the other Hindu gods. But it's right here on the bank of the Bang Pakong River, which is just outside of Bangkok, probably about an hour out of the city. And there's a pretty big temple complex here, and a market right next to it, and a bunch of people out here doing stuff. So let's go see what we see. So just give you an idea of what it looks like around here. So you're an hour out of Bangkok and it doesn't even feel like you're in the city at all. You go down the road to get out here, you go down past a bunch of industrial area and kind of farms and local communities and stuff. And you go through the main city of Chachoengsao, and that'll get you out here. The temple has quite a bit of activity going. A lot of people buying snacks, giving merit, buying the fish to release into the canal. Kids are out here running around, and quite a bit going on. Pretty cool. So you can buy some eels and some little fish to release into the canal to make merit. Looks like you can buy them for 20 baht each, and you can just drop them off right over there on the pier and make a little blessing or whatever and get some merit for luck. This one here looks like part of the temple complex. This has a monk here. He's going to give some prayers, and so these guys have bought a donation that they will give to the monk. And the gold-clad statues here of the Buddha. And a Ganesh. Now with Thai Buddhism, they've incorporated a lot of the gods of the Hindus. Thus, you see the Ganesh out there. But they will pray to them the same as the Buddha statues. And what they do is they buy the monk robes, a little basket of food, and they make a donation that will go to the preservation of the temple or some of the works that they do around. You can do that over here. And they'll stick the gold leaf onto the Buddha statues, just like you see this woman doing here. That'll bring them good fortune. Like here, you can make a donation by tossing some coins into a little cup up there. Guys are making it into a game. So this part of the temple has a little bit of everything here. This is kind of interesting. I've never seen this before. Anyway, they got kind of a little section here for the kids. They got a place that you can feed the goldfish for 20 baht. You can buy like a little baby bottle of stuff, and the kids are over there loving that. And they got a bunch of different like dinosaur statues and stuff like from Japan. They got it all in here. And then they have a bunch of elephants. So you can come over here, feed the elephants. Now, you can't really appreciate it being online because you can't quite smell the nice aroma that's coming from the elephants. But yeah, you can come over here and buy some bananas or some cucumbers, and you can feed the elephants. And looks like a big hit here. Everybody's out enjoying that. And they got these statues here of the Japanese cartoon characters. And they got, of course, Pokemon. Not sure what this has to do with the temple, but hey, whatever. It's up to them. Over here, looks like the most photoed, like a baby elephant. They put a little bow and all that in her hair. So that's that. That's the 50 baht you can buy. So a little bit less than $2 you can feed the elephant. So behind me right here is the Ganesh statue. That's kind of the main point of this temple. And it's reclining, and it's 22 meters long. So just a little bit more than 66 feet, and that's from head to toe. Now the Ganesh has 4 arms, and it has it's like an elephant tusk. And kind of what it has is, in one of the hands it's holding a lily, and the other hand it's holding the broken tusk. So there's one of the tusks that are broken off, and it's holding it. Now the Ganesh is like a Hindu god, and it's for like overcoming adversity. So that's what it's all about. I don't know much about the Hindu religion. It's just what I read about it. So anyway, let's go take a look at it. So the pedestal it sits on has some more of the figures set into them. It also has 2 little rats. Now, if you come to this temple, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to come up and you're supposed to talk to this little rat. All right, and what that is you come up on a special day. Like if you were born on, if you figure out the day you're born, like for me, I was born on a Friday. So I would come here on a Friday, and I would wear blue, and I would come up to the little baby rat, and I would whisper in its ear. And you're supposed to cover the other ear so that your wish doesn't escape from the rat's head. So you would whisper in its ear what you wish for, cover the other ear, and this little rat will run up and tell Ganesh your wish, and that will make it come true. So if you want to make like a fortune, come up and talk to the rat, and it will help you. Now, right in front of the Ganesh, they have a bunch of other stuff. You can buy little knickknacks. You can buy the little gold rats, make some donations to the temple. And they also have part of the Buddhist, like little Buddhist statues right over here. So let's go inside there and look at it. And of course, when you come into the temples, make sure you take off your shoes. And don't be eating in here. You know, make sure you dress properly, the normal stuff. Quite a few people burning incense and putting some gold onto the figures. Yeah, pretty cool. So next to the Ganesh statue, in between it and the next one we're going to take a look at, looks like a bunch of like little market stuff, more things to take pictures of for the kids. The next one we're going to look at is the Brahma statue. Yeah, this temple has like a little bit of everything. I don't know if it feels more like a temple or feels more like an amusement park. Both of them would be kind of accurate. It also has kind of a flea market feel to it, with just all the little stuff strung about. I mean, right here in the middle of the temple, you can stop and buy some food. Now, this is probably a lot busier during high season or like a weekend. Today is a Wednesday, so there's not as many people here as there will be on the weekend. All right, so right next to where they have the food for sale, they have a statue here between Brahma and the Ganesh that is the largest statue, I guess, in Thailand of Guanyin. This is a goddess that's supposed to bring you good luck. So you can come here, you can pray, and it also is supposed to help you make a baby if you want, especially what this says is a male one. So if you want a boy or some wealth and prosperity, then come here to a Guanyin and make some good luck. And it is quite massive. And the base, I don't know what's inside. Let's go take a look. And I don't know the origins of this, but I understand that it's also like some of the Buddhists that don't eat beef, and this is tied into it. Where does this little door lead? I don't know. Let's go take a look. Oh, it looks like it leads into a gift shop. So I thought it was going to be something nice, but it's just a place to buy some souvenirs. The only good thing is it is air conditioned in here, so it feels nice. So if you wanted to find something unique to take home as a souvenir, this would be a nice little place. Buy these here for like $9. Now this old man Buddha right here, there's a huge temple down by Ratchaburi that has him. And it's something I need to go down there. I've been there before, but I haven't made a video of it. So maybe one of these days, if I have nothing else to do, I'll go down and shoot a video of it. It's worth the trip to there, but that's for another day. All right, let's go outside. Right next to the Lady for Good Luck is another little shrine here. This seems to be like a never-ending temple. There's all this stuff just kind of built up right along the riverbank. It's really cool. The smell of incense is everywhere. And they got music just piping in. They got like the Hindu chants. They got this going that you can hear. Here's a smaller version of her. You can come and burn some incense and leave a little blessing. It's kind of a cool little building that it's built in, with the murals on the wall. Now over to Brahma. But before that, we have yet another little shrine. All right, looks like a scaled down version of the four-headed Brahma, which you see this in quite a few places in Thailand. Probably the most famous one is the Erawan Shrine down by Central World. So here is the gigantic statue of Brahma, and down at the base they've left a bunch of little tokens here for some offerings. You see these little zebras everywhere, and you see the chickens. And if you go over towards Sephonbury, there was an old Thai king that just loved the fighting chickens. So they still kind of bring that about, part of the culture. You'll see these little chickens everywhere. So let's go inside. Looks like you go inside of the Brahma. But just to show you kind of the view from right here, this is really cool. So you got Brahma here, and then you got the statue of her, and then just over that little totem that you see there, you can see the pink Ganesh. And then they got a Naga here, and this is the tail of the Naga that goes all the way along here. And then you can go down to the river, and then there's a couple more Nagas over there. All right, let's go inside. So inside the Brahma statue, they have a stairwell where you can go up to the upper floors in here. Looks like on the first floor they have a bunch of little tiny Buddha statues. You can see this quite a bit. This will be maybe somebody that's donated some money. They will maybe write their name on the Buddha statue, and then they will come in here and they will put it inside. And you can see some people have wrote their names on it. Now it's probably too small to see, but you can see those. So they probably donated 1,000 baht or 2,000 baht, and they write their name and they come and they put their little Buddha statue in here. All right, this is on the first floor. Oh, it looks like they have it just for the staff, so you can't go up any higher than this. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Around they have all the Hindu gods, all the Buddhist gods. They're all have their little shrines. So whichever one you find lucky, you can come and pray to it. So you can come over here if you know which day of the week you were born on, and leave a little donation. Wednesday has 2, so there will be 8 Buddhas there. On Wednesday, if you're lucky enough to be born on Wednesday, they have a AM or a PM, so you have to figure out exactly when you're born, if that means anything to you. But yeah, this is all right. It's a little anticlimactic when I thought we could go up high. Then they have a look about here. Looks like out into like a shrimp farm or something. All right, let's go outside. All right, so that pretty much completes looking around at the temple complex here. Now, would I recommend coming here? I would, if this is like the only temple you have a chance to come to. It's cool. It's interesting to look at. But does it feel like a temple? It kind of feels like a temple, but it also feels, like I said earlier, about it feeling like an amusement park, or kind of like a little bit of a tourist trap. I mean, there's just donation box after donation box everywhere. And I know that you need donations to keep temples and all that going, but this is kind of like, it's over the top. I mean, it's like every 2 feet there's a little box saying like stick money in it, for this or that. And it's just kind of like a mix of everything. It's got the Buddhist stuff, it's got the Hindu stuff, and it's all right. Now, how would you get here? The easiest way to get here would be to take a taxi. If you're in Bangkok, take a taxi. I wouldn't pay more than like 400 baht to get you out here. It's about an hour outside of Bangkok, which isn't terrible. You can also, there's other ways. Like for me, I rode a motorcycle here, which wasn't too difficult. You can also take like a minivan. You could go to Mochit. You could go to Mochit and take a minivan, and that will bring you here. The other way, you could kind of go an oddball way. You could take a train from Bangkok. You can take a train to Chachoengsao and get off there at the train station, and then you could catch like a local tuk-tuk or a songtao or something like that to get you out here. So it's kind of up to you. But I'll leave the name of the temple complex in the description. Now, there is a couple more stuff that I want to check out, and that is the market that's back behind. So let's go walk through there and see what's in it. just behind the Ganesh statue, it opens up into like a lot of the street market. So as normal stuff you'll see everything you want to eat or things you need for your daily life all strung about. She's cooking some bananas. And no temple in Thailand cannot be complete without lottery tickets. So you go in there, you make some merit, get some luck, and then you can find your lucky number. If you're really feeling brave, you can come and get you some fish that's been sitting out in the sun. Sun-dried fish. They have some more anchovies and all of that up there. You can put those in your som tam. Here's some little gnomes. And some deep fried bananas. It's like 10 pieces for 20 baht. On the other side of the road. Coconuts and clothes. Some fighting fish. Looks like some whole fish in there. You can buy some necklaces and some amulets. Some fish skin. I can't do those are just too terrible. But I do like these. These are always really nice. These little coconut and peanut toffees, those are some of my favorite to eat. Those are usually about $3 for a bag. And some pork skins. So a little less than $2 for that big bag, or $3 for the big bag. Fish skins looks like the same. She's gonna make the little coconut stuff and put it inside the banana leaves. Then they'll bake those. That's a really nice little snack. So she's getting it prepped right there, and this lady here, she's roasting it. It's like one piece for 20 baht or 3 for 50. Aloy mai? Aloy mak? Ah. เท่าไหร่20 baht นึงก็ได้ Alright, so let's get some from these nice ladies. They said it was delicious, so we'll have to take their word for it. So, one little packet for 20 baht, so it's a little bit less than $1. And it will be that little rice with the coconut mixed in, and then they'll cook it, and it just kind of all melts together, and it's really nice. Some meat on a stick. Is that fish? Little fish balls. Some of the coconut sugar with some fish. This is really nice. Mangoes are always a good thing. So one bag of the mangoes is 50 baht. Now the mangoes are not sweet enough. In Thailand, they'll give you a little bag of sugar with salt and spice. So you'll dip the mango into it and eat it. Which me, I just prefer just to eat the fresh mango. That's good enough for me. And some more meat on a stick if you want some squid. Yeah, this market goes quite a ways back. It's probably, to me, better than the whole temple complex. But yeah, the temple complex was still pretty neat to see. Some pig skins. Huge bag. Some more here. Got some cucumbers with the fish stuff. Some fish balls. And the sausages or the hot dogs. Big time favorite in Thailand. It goes on both sides of the road quite a ways back. It's like fruit, all kinds of fresh fruit, some corn, limes, everything that you want back there. So some mangoes. It looks like you can get some drinks and get it in one of these little collector or souvenir cups. Some more snacks, 20 baht each for those. Now when I eat those, it kind of always reminds me of like flan when you eat that. So if you've ever been to Mexico and had the flan, however you pronounce it, that's kind of what it looks like, or kind of tastes like to me. And these are like just a wafer, like a, I don't know, it's like a rice thing that they just cook it up. It's kind of tasteless, but you know, some people like them. All right. So the boy has the comfy chair, making grandma sit on the bench. Looks like parking for the temple over there. Looks like a sweet dessert here with the sesame seeds on it. Sticky rice with the sesame seeds. Tua?
100 ค่ะจะเป็นทอฟฟี่กะทิค่ะ
Coffee, tough, tua?
ไม่มีถั่วถั่วนี้ค่ะนี่จะเป็นถั่ว
Okay. Nung.
เอาอันไหนดีคะถั่ว
I'm gonna get one of these here with peanuts in it.
นี่ค่ะ
All right.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Cup on a cup. All right, so the market goes way back in there. I think that's about enough of the walk through of the market. It's getting close to getting a little bit of rain here. It's late afternoon or mid-afternoon, so the rain will probably come here in about an hour or so. So I'm sure on the way home, it will find a little bit of rain. So anyway, okay, I almost missed it. So right behind the temple is a Indian mythology figure, Rahu. And supposedly this is the largest statue of Rahu in Thailand. And right next to it is another Hindu god that's riding the Erawan elephants. Now there's an Erawan shrine in Bangkok that I've been to that's really, really cool. So that's right behind all of that temple complex, kind of over by the market. And then they have some more of the little Buddha images down that you can make merit and pray. We're not going to go into that. We've seen enough of those today, I believe. Yeah, but I almost missed it. I'm glad I spotted it. All right, guys. So hopefully you all enjoyed our little brief tour of the temple and the market around it. If you did, then click like, subscribe, and share my videos. Subscriptions and likes do me the most good. So I need that for being able to make more content. And if there's anything you want to see that I haven't shown you, just make sure leave me a comment down below, and I'll get back with you and try to make something. And as always, guys, remember, life is not about the destination. We all know where we end up. It's about the journey. So enjoy.